Hello, this is Scotty O, and I'm here with the lovely Julia, and we are here to talk about the Austin Tantra Festival coming up next weekend, December 6th through 9th. And Julia is one of our amazing presenters. And why don't you introduce yourself, Julia? Tell us about you a little bit and your background, and yeah, we'll start with that.
Great. Yeah, my name is Julia. I'm born and raised in Austin. And
Oh wow.
yeah, I feel so grateful that my hometown has become this hub for conscious connection and events. It's been a long journey for me. Growing up, I felt really disconnected, both from myself
Mm.
and other people. Um, I didn't have love for my body. I didn't really have access to my sexuality, and I wasn't magnetizing the connection that I wanted. And so my journey was a lot about going out and learning the skills and seeking the openings for myself, and then has led me down the line to now helping others with that process for themselves.
Yeah, me too. I got into this because I was shamed about how bad I was in bed, and then that led me to wow, I really just don't know how to connect with people and make friends, and that led me to Tantra, and those were some of the best tools I found anywhere. And I did a lot of personal development stuff as well, and but Tantra was the key to really helping me connect with other people, and that's for me, that's really what Tantra is about the art of connection. And yeah, and I've been lucky enough to live here. This is my adopted home for 20 years, and so I've been doing my best over the last 15 years teaching Tantra to help us create this amazing community. I think we have an amazing community here. I think it's the largest Tantra community in North America now, so it's pretty
Wow.
exciting. So yeah, we're going to be doing this amazing festival. There'll be probably 250 of us or more at down in South Austin. It's Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, 6th through 8th. Yeah, you'll be presenting something. Tell us about Latihan, what you'll be offering.
Yeah, so I'll be offering Latihan, which is a blindfolded movement meditation. I first experienced Latihan at an ISTA training led by Lori Handlers. And I
Me
always,
too.
yes, I love to give Lori a shout out because she's been so instrumental in really spreading the practice in North
Yeah,
America.
yeah, yeah.
And about 2.5 years ago, I started to hold monthly Latihan gatherings in Austin. I was trained by Frank Mondoze to hold the practice. And
Left, right.
yeah, he's amazing. And I have, over these 2.5 years, my love for the practice has grown even more. Like,
Mm.
I feel more and more passionate about all of the pieces that Latihan helps our community get in an embodied way. And so Latihan is about emptying out our personality pieces so that we can actually listen and be present, so that we're not distracted by the stories we're telling about ourselves and about other people, the things we're hunting for or looking for. We really get to set all of that down and then drop into presence, drop into beingness. And it's we're doing a tantric version that does involve touch. And I think maybe a beginner in Latihan really comes because they're like, oh, I want to explore touch. And that's sort of like a side effect of the practice. The practice is
Mhm.
much more about letting go of any agenda that you have,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
what emerges in the moment. And because of that, I also think it's such an important practice to become a better lover, because it helps you set down the script of like, this is what I do, and then this, and then this, and then this. You throw all that out the window so that you can be present with yourself, with the other person you're connecting with the emergence of truth in that moment, which to me is like the ultimate connection, is when you're just both fully there.
I get that. Us guys, we like to have a formula. So if it works once, it works again. But love isn't like that. It's not even like that. The same person. I mean, it's like, and then if you're in your head, if I'm in my head about a formula, I'm not present to the amazingness of it. So I love
Mhm.
Latihan. It's a great practice for really helping. It's like listening to my body and my subconscious, my soul of like what is calling for in the present moment. And all we have is the now, the present moment now. And if we are too much comparing ourselves to the past or worrying about the future, we're not actually experiencing the joy of it. And it's a
Yeah.
powerful practice. I mean, we're basically, it looks like we're just kind of moving around the room with blindfolds, but it's some powerful stuff happens. I just talked to someone 2 days ago that was there, and they said that they had like a full like death of their ego and a rebirth, of their higher self. I know people that had Kundalini awakenings in it. I know people that, like I myself, I've had full range of like cuddling on the ground and crying with someone to like having energetic orgasms without touching to, I mean, to just like feeling a full emotional release. It can be extraordinary. And
Yeah.
people might for the first time go, I don't get it. It's like,
Yeah.
it's a full range. So I don't want to create expectations, but I do want to let people know that a lot is possible here, and it can be a very magical experience when you really let go. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. I like to say that it's one of the Latihan is a medicine that actually will give each person exactly what they need. And it's
Mm.
amazing how, a group of us can gather and each be in the same room, in the same practice, and each get the exact piece that we needed. And sometimes that's a joyful, blissful, like melting into the everything piece. And sometimes it's an uncomfortable piece of like seeing a trigger come up and feeling all of that. And we just welcome all of it as part of it.
You got to feel the heal. No, it's not real, is one of my saying. So it's like we
Yeah.
welcome your emotions. We welcome all of you. So thank you so much for coming on this quick chat, Julia. Anything else you want to add before I just invite people
Yeah,
in?
I would think I'll say one last thing, which is
Great.
I call it moving in the mystery. And I feel like this practice, it really helps humans to then move in their lives in a more surrendered and delighted way rather than like pretending like we're in control and being upset when things don't go to plan. In Latihan, we get to release our agenda and let ourselves be moved and kind of like ride the ride of life. And people are often telling me that then later on in their daily lives, they're more able to meet the unknown with ease and with calmness and with surrender that actually makes it so much more pleasant and present. So yeah, that's another yummy piece of this practice.
Beautiful. Awesome. Well, guys, again, if you want to check this out, I mean, come to Julia's Lottie Hans all the time. And I think it's going to be extra special to come this weekend for the Austin Tantra Festival. We've got about a dozen other amazing presenters from around the world. It's going to be chock full of just magic and mystery and fun and connection. And it's this again, go to austintantrafestival.com. And today, if you're watching this on Friday, is Black Friday. We have we sold out of the early bird discounts, but we extended it through today, so you can still get the $50 off. And Julie, do you have a code? Is it like Julia 10?
That's right. That's
If
exactly it.
if you put in Julia 10, then you get another 10% off of the discount, even if it's past Friday and you're seeing this, then you get 10% off still. So come check it out. It's our 5th year doing it, and I think it's one of the most fun events of the year. That's why I keep doing it. And yeah, so thank you for listening. Thank you for being on this call and sharing a little bit about your magic. And I'm excited to be there myself. So we'll talk to you soon.
Yay, I'm excited too.
All right. Thanks so much. Bye bye.